It's a chilly day in Milwaukee as we get ready for Jordan Zimmerman will be the man on the mound for the Brewers. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, on the mound now is Jordan Zimmerman. Big, strong right-hander. Good fastball, 93 to 95 miles an hour. When he's on, has good sinking action on the fastball. More of a slider than a curveball. So he's a fastball, slider, straight changeup guy. He really needs to have the changeup because his velocity isn't as good as it was early in his career. Needs the changeup to make that 94 to 95 look better than it actually is.
Dan, D-Row, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
I'm super excited, Matty, to watch this team play today because it's rare. You don't see many teams rattle off 8 wins in a row like they have. It's all working for them right now, and I'm super excited to watch them take the field today.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone to open up the ball game. First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there. Past history with Jordan Zimmerman, 2 hits in 7 tries. Heading out towards shallow right. Betts has a play. And he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Chris Bryant now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Fouled away. The next 0-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Cubs are down in order. Cubs 0. Brewers coming. John Lester, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that. Picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, they have to avoid the sweep right here, especially a 4-game sweep. That can be devastating to the psyche of a team. It's okay. It happens. Throughout the course of a season, you're going to drop 3 in a row. But to get pounded 4 games by the same team can happen.
Shoots this one over to first. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. His past history against John Lester, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. 1 out, nobody on. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. And that misses. 2-1.
I feel like when you're facing a 2-pitch mix like this, sink or changeup, as an offense, the game plan has to be the fact that you have to get something elevated. You know he's not going to beat you with velocity, so it's going to come down to who executes better.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Hal is there. 2 gone.
Batting third. Right.
Here's Mookie Betts looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Pitch on the way. Hit hard to third. Bryant is up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Ready now, Kyle Schwarber. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Past history with Jordan Zimmerman, he's 1 for 5. Fastball in there for a called strike. Rizzo, a native Floridian. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. In is Christian Yelich. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Three and 0 now. Fouled off. The 3-1 coming from Lester. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. Striding into the box, Joe Mauer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch. No balls and a strike to count. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that one just missed outside. Yelich aboard here at first with nobody out. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. The set and the 2-1 pitch. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit.
Hey, Dan, I would imagine guys like this frustrated the heck out of you.
Oh, they do. You know, you make quality pitches, they fight, they scratch, and then that one pitch that you leave up in the zone, they're able to take advantage of it and drive it for a base hit.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he'll take a look at ball 1. None out, runners at first and second. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Now it's 2-0.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And it's fouled away. gets him on the mound. No chance to recover, and let's hope he's okay out there. Here's Robbie Cano now. His past history against John Lester, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First delivery to him on the way. A bouncer up the middle. Russell with a great stop. The second for 1, and now this ball's going to wind up out of play, and that'll compound matters even further.
Well, we all know that errors happen, but not all errors are equal. That one was especially costly. As 2 runners cross the plate, those are game changers, no doubt about it.
In now, Jordan Zimmerman. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Bunt still on here with 1 away as he puts this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. Now at the plate, Lorenzo King, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Lester sets. First pitch on its way. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Cano on third with 2 out. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
A ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a hard liner to center field, but this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and 1 man left on. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. Brewers are out in front, 3-0. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Now the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out. Digging in, John Lester. First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
Behind 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. Lifted down the line in left. Yelich on the move, and no one will track it down. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late, had no chance to put that ball in play.
Curveball looked at here for strike 1. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3. Digging in now for the Brewers, Orlando Arcia, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Stepping in, Mookie Betts.
Mookie Betts.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. Russell's got it. There's one. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play.
Just a 2-hopper to short. Can't ask for anything easier than that, and they roll up your basic 6-4-3 double play.
Into the box, Christian Yelich.
As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center.
Happ has a read on it. And that retires the side. None left for Milwaukee. Here's Javier Baez back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
Up next for the Cubs,
Here's Jason Hayward now.
Jason Hayward.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball that just misses inside. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. And another foul ball. The 1-2. There's a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Jason Hayward is sent packing for the second out of the inning. So with two gone here in the fourth, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the two starters. Both guys pretty close. Top speeds of 95 and 94. Stepping into the box, Chris Bryant. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see.
And the catcher grabs it to retire the side. The inning is over. Cubs are down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Stepping up now, Joe Mauer. He reached on a single in his first try.
First baseman, Joe Mauer.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Hit on the ground out to short. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Now batting, catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Into the box, Yasmani Grandal. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to center field. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
And there's the good fastball from Lester as he jumps ahead. No balls and a strike. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and it's another double play. Digging in to try it again, Kyle Schwarber. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. This is pulled into right. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Anthony Rizzo becomes the second out here in inning number 5. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Kane is after it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Robbie Cano settling in to start out the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Strike 2.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
Now Lester deals the 1-2. And that one just missed outside.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
High in the air into shallow left center. Russell is calling for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So striding forward now, Jordan Zimmerman comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Popped up. Rizzo is there, and that's the second out of the inning. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So he delivers with 2 away, and the bottom of the 5th marches on.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia, as he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Well, D-Roll, that looked like a pretty easy inning to start. All of a sudden, 2 outs and back-to-back singles, runners at first and third.
Yeah, they put traffic on it. I guess I would throw it back at you, Dan. You get 2 quick outs right there, and then you get 2 base hit knocks. Are you even concerning yourself with the traffic on the bases?
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And he takes strike 2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Gilmer Sanchez is into the on-deck circle now as he'll pinch hit for the pitcher Lester.
Carlos Sanchez.
Sanchez, the former Chicago White Sox. He became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Takes a high fastball for a strike. No runs, no hits, one error for the Cubs to this point. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Cubs are down in order. Still down. Mike Montgomery enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 38.
In is Christian Yelich, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First offering on its way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Schwarber has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
First baseman, number 7.
So striding in, Joe Mauer. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Yasmani Grandal.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Last time through was a base hit. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Hit on the ground is short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in once again, Javier Baez, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. 1-2. Here it comes. Again, he sends it out of play. And that's going to be high 2-2 now.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing a starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Here's Jason Hayward now. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. No hits to this point. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. No runs, no hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Fouled off.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Pulled toward right center field. Kane is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The batter.
So in now for Chicago, Chris Bryant. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Yelich is under it. And that ends the inning. 7 perfect innings as he begins to... In now, Travis Shaw. He was a double play victim last time around.
Third baseman, Travis.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. So 1-1. Oh, and that liner caught him. So gets him. So they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay.
Robinson Cano.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. His head-to-head history with Montgomery. He's 1 for 5. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Under it is Russell, and there are 2 away now. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jordan Zimmerman. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Here comes the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Kyle Schwarber. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now. Now we'll look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers, and these home fans have been treated to a real gem, as evidenced by that big oval-shaped number in the hit column on the right side of your screen. Ready for another shot now, Anthony Rizzo. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 1-1 the count to the Cubs' first baseman. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, and it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it 1 bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen. They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes, over 70% so far in this outing.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him! So that's 8 perfect innings, and the fans can feel it now as the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail in this one, 3-0. Digging in and looking for more, Lorenzo Cain. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Line toward right center. This will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. Stepping in, Orlando Arcia. His head-to-head history with Montgomery. He's 0 for 7. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Happ has a play, and that's the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Mickey. Yes, he could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Happ ranging back, still ranging back, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run there for Mookie. Second home run early in the year as the Brewers have now taken a 4-0 lead.
The left fielder, number 22.
In is Christian Yelich. As he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Heading for second is Yelich. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. So here's Joe Mauer as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. Bryant is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. But the Brewers tack on, courtesy of this solo home run. Last chance. So coming to the plate, Ian Happ. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Got him. So the magic number for a perfect game is now down to 2. Our coordinating producer Chris Gill tells me in my headset to tell you not to miss our post-game highlights. That'll come your way at the conclusion of matters here this afternoon right here on the show. Albert Almora will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Low for ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Right side. Cano gets to it. Well, on the first gets him, and that means the Cubs are down to their final out now. Here's Addison Russell. He represents the 27th, and many hope, final batter in this masterful performance. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. And he fouls this one off. Now this crowd of 36,000 plus come to their feet. Swing and a miss. He's done it. A perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
Well, you don't have to look too far to find our tops player of the game. I'd say anytime you throw a perfect game, you'd be a pretty strong candidate.
Yeah, no need to offer any debate this time. All you have to do is look at the box score. No hits, no walks, not even a base runner. We talked about his brilliance all game long, and you can bet he's going to celebrate this one tonight.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon.